Hello, in this short video, I will get you introduced to the dev containers templates for Azure SQL Database. So as you can see, everything starts here in VS Code. I have an application that is using a Node.js backend and a React frontend. And if I want to start building or adding new features into this app from my local machine, I can't because I don't have Node installed, so I cannot install all the dependencies, or neither I can create a database container because I don't have SQL command or even Docker installed here in this machine. So one alternative I can use is dev containers. All I need to do is to have the dev containers extension installed in VS Code, have VS Code of course, and have Docker running. So from here, as you can see, using the dev container extension, I can add configuration files into my existing project, have the option to use the command palette or use the button that you see on the bottom left side of my screen. I am going to add the configuration files to my workspace, which is on source control. And from here, you can see that I have a list of different templates that are available to me. This is good, but I am interested in Azure SQL. So I'm going to type Azure SQL and then select the template for Node. I'm going to select the default version that comes with the template. And as you can see, it offers me to add features. I'm not interested in that for now. I'm going to just click OK. And then as you can see, VS Code is showing me that my environment is already using a dev container, so I have the option to reopen in a container. So let's take a look at the dev container definition file for a second. As you can see, it's a Node template I selected. It comes with a collection of extensions as part of the template that will help me to do my Node.js and also Azure SQL job. It comes with a default connection for my database. Because it comes with a pre-packaged database, I don't have to do anything, and just using that connection string, I can connect. Let's look at the Docker Compose file for a second. As you can see, it comes with a base container and my database container. And then we look at the ports that is using the 3000 and 1433 for SQL Server, and it also includes a post create command. The post create command is what is making possible to build the sample database that it's included here using SQL database projects. So let's rebuild the dev container using the command palette. I can choose to rebuild and reopen on a container from there, or just clicking the button on the bottom left and click on reopen in a container. As you can see, the dev container build process has started, so I have to wait a couple of minutes for this process to build the environment for me. As you can see right now, the dev container is logging some information, letting me know that it's building the database project, and now it is deploying the same. This sample comes validated for Azure SQL, so developers can get started with this. It also comes with the MS SQL extension for VS Code, which is installing right now. So that means that I can connect to that local database, run queries, and do more. So let's take a look at my backend and my front end application. As you can see, everything is the same, plus the different folders that makes possible to use this dev container template. So looking at the database projects, we can see that we have a library database and tables. We have this local connection that we can use using the VS Code extension to connect to a database and run queries. But also, as part of the template, it includes some pre-built tasks on VS Code that I can use. So for example, the first one is to validate the schema and the data on the sample database. So I can simply run that, and it will return the sample data that was included on that database. So in case I want to build some app around those two tables, I can. So let's take a look at how my application will work once we connect to the database. So I have my backend already running, as you can see, and also my React application. So let's take a look at a couple of entities that exist on my backend. Let's start with authors table. So I get some data return in JSON, and let's check the books table. So all good. My backend is working as expected, is connecting to my database. What about my front end? So here's the front end. As you can see, it's listing books and authors. So I'm going to add myself as one of the authors in this list. So As you can see, it works as expected. So my local environment is ready to go just using these dev container templates, and I am free to do more queries, verify data, build applications, and select my favorite programming language. Here's some additional resources in case you want to check, and that's all. Thank you so much.